The trans bathroom controversy continues even beyond this, with more bigotry and threats of violence from Republicans. In a Facebook post, which has since been hidden from view, the likely new sheriff of Denton County, Texas, said he would beat a transgender woman so severely that she would end up in a hospital if she tried to share a bathroom with his daughter. This is the post reported by the Dallas Observer, which has since been removed from Facebook. This is Tracy Murphy. The quote is, "This whole bathroom thing is craziness I have never seen. All I can say is this. If my little girl is in a public women's restroom and a man, regardless of how he may identify, goes into the bathroom, he will then identify as a John Doe until he wakes up in whatever hospital he may be taken to. Your identity does not trump my little girl's safety. I identify as an overprotective father that loves his kids and would do anything to protect them." Now, in the comments to that Facebook post, Murphy insisted that he's not a bigot. This has nothing to do with bigotry. Of course, Lewis, it has nothing to do with bigotry. I've been telling you for years that even within the LGBT community, the transgender community is stigmatized, it is endangered, it is a community that is bashed, and if there was ever better proof of that, I haven't seen it. A soon-to-be sheriff would beat a trans woman unconscious. We have a real problem here.
Yeah, it's the post is funny because, and the response is funny because, well, I say funny, you know, it's maybe it's not funny, maybe that's the wrong word.
Funny to avoid crime.
Yeah, because it just implies that whoever that person is who walks into the bathroom is somehow putting his daughter in harm's way,
right,
just by doing what exactly?
Yeah, it's by going to the bathroom, and it's still socially acceptable in many circles to advocate violence against the transgender community. There's a section of the right that thinks LGBT individuals are in a privileged position in society because of all of these different laws that are being passed. It's crazy. And the other pragmatic reality that these lunatics ignore is if a trans woman went to the men's room, they would also be completely ostracized by these individuals. You think the individual who says, "I'd beat a trans woman unconscious if she went into the women's bathroom," you think if they see the trans woman in the men's room, they're going to say, "Oh, great, no problem at all"? Of course not. Of course not.
No, there's very little talk of that. Talk of the mother threatening to beat up a trans man who is in the men's bathroom or whatever. I mean, it's like with so many, like Brian Fisher, always talking about gay guys, and never once mentioning lesbians.
And as a totally pragmatic matter, women's bathrooms have all stalls, right? There's no urinals. What scenarios are people like Tracy Murphy even envisioning? It just makes no sense. And this is the type of bigoted incitement of violence that is problematic. Law enforcement should be protecting trans people against this. This guy is going to be the next sheriff. That is a truly scary thought.